This podcast is brought to you by Itopia Life Herb House, where cannabis and culture combine for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also follow them on IG at Itopia Life or their webpage at itopialife.com for the latest info on strains and merch.
There you go.
There we go.
And Lothian's Boutique, follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. You can check them out in Portmore at 23 West Tradeway. And guys, you can use my code RAN10 to get 10% off your next month of purchase. And of course, shout out to Lulu's Holistics for sponsoring this week's podcast. As per usual, use the code TheFix to get 10% off your next buy. Like, go in their store. It's like Black Friday now, so they're gonna have deals upon deals. And you can also use our code to get more deals, more discounts. So The Fix, Lulu's Holistic. Check the description link below.
Shout out our Patreon DB, of course. Shout out to all our patrons who support us on Patreon. You can also support us if you want to become a patron. Patreon.com/thefixja. Fix merch. Go cop the black tee with the white logo, the blue tee with the faded logo, the Fix mask, as well as the Fix cup, as well as our brand new Fix things merch, all up on our merch site right now. Teespring.com/stores the Fix JA. Best reggae. We gotta put this in before we get to that. Let's get to the Grammy stuff. We gotta put this in care, I don't care. But we can big up the people for getting the nominations. The best reggae album Grammy nominees are announced today as of this recording. And the nominees are Skip Marley for his album Higher Place, Buju Banton, like Upside Down 20.
If you say it like Megan.
Oh, Buju Banton.
Yeah.
Upside Down 2020. It all comes back to love. Maxi Priest, Got to Be Tough, Toots and the Metals. She said Metals.
Yeah.
Well, try to remember how she said. Metals. One World by the Wailers. Early front runners, who do you think? Let's do that right now.
I listened to Skip's Higher Place.
You
EP,
did.
and
I was listening to it today, actually.
That shit is fire.
We're not. I've heard that it's actually the front runner.
Fire.
I hear it's the front runner. I know when
when
we reviewed the Buju album, we said that it was an immediate front runner.
Right.
But they're saying this one and maybe even the Toots album might be a front runner.
You think
as
it's
well.
going to be the posthumous thing?
Maybe. I may just be that. It may just
Be
be
that.
that.
I haven't listened. I didn't listen to it.
I haven't listened to it.
I
yet.
haven't listened to it, so I won't comment on
Me
the
neither.
production of it.
I'm going to try to do
I
my
listened to
retroactive research.
I
as much
listened
as
to It
possible.
All Comes Back to Love, Maxi Priest's own.
You did?
Yeah, it's like
Look at you.
I mean,
Don't it?
You know what I mean?
I listen to music you don't know.
Sure.
Oh my God.
Look at you.
And your mother make you listen to it.
See that? Because the album, it really is an old person album. Like the songs, and it's not that it's bad or anything, but it just
It's
don't
for
connect
older
to me.
demographic.
Yeah, it don't connect
You
to
have
me.
to say
And
it a bit more politically correct.
And you see that he was
than
trying to like bridge the gap, because even the sounds, like, it really wasn't a straight reggae album. Like, it had some R&B, like a song was straight R&B. He had like dance poppy music. So it's a nice listen, and the production is good.
In
but
terms of iconic, recognizable names in a reggae, it
Massive
not get
Priest
much more.
than the Wailers.
Than all of these nominees right now. This is a heavy hitters list right now.
Name association.
Name association is very strong with these nominees.
Because you can't even say that the Marley, because I saw a comment. I was wondering, like, let's have a bigger conversation kind of about, like, why are people so, it's almost like them dismissive of the Marley, as almost like they're not Jamaican, they're not one of us. You think it's a thing where, they seem so far removed, like the Marley and the Marley clan, like they don't really seem like a part of us anymore.
In a way, because it's an international brand, it's an international legacy. And some may look at that and say, like, them will try to
diminish them, right?
In a way, and equate it to even like legacies and monarchs of the past.
It's almost like
royalty.
they're no reggae elitists.
Them get them things only because of them name. Yeah, like they're reggae elitists, as I said.
Yeah.
So them get them things because of their name. It's become so big and so recognizable.
Yeah.
It's like people try to diminish the work.
Yeah.
that they may have put in.
Yeah.
Because them just by saying, "Oh, it's a Marley."
Yeah, and I think it's unfair because, of course you want to feel like, yeah, it's a Marley thing.
No,
and of
but
course,
when you look at the year
when
that
you
Skip has
listen
been
to-
having, and
yeah.
you actually listen to the album and,
And
it's fire.
yeah.
Skip Marley has been having a very good year.
year.
It was a reason why I'm been involved in that cipher.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because he was a Marley and
Yeah,
he young,
yeah.
of course, but it's a reason.
Yeah.
He's been doing well this year.
Yeah.
So it's not all that surprising.
I don't know,
to me.
maybe but then the thing is the Marleys don't really have to prove anything to anybody
No, they
anyway.
do
so
not.
even to pretend or prove like they're still
People have them as
Jamaican.
privileged.
Yeah, they don't need to
Naga.
prove like they're Jamaican.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a disconnect there because even to see some of the comments of people saying, "Oh, is there never a year that a Marley nominated or every year Marley nominated and da 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 da?" It's
So
almost like
why not?
Jano Star, like them just get a raw.
I think there is a thing
Yeah.
to the name recognition. I think there is that we cannot really readily
dismiss. We can't dismiss, yeah.
But still, they're a musical dynasty for a
True,
reason.
true.
It's for a reason.
But them, and you know what? They've never put out a bad album because you listen to some of them, like after the fact, and it's not
When
not
it's hard
bad.
to argue,
Yeah,
you just put up your hand.
Yeah.
of course you want you because I mean I listened part of the Stony Hill when it was nominated with Chronics on it, but of course you want the Chronics. You're rooting for the young, like it's nice to
Yeah.
see
some people
somebody
may
of
say
your
that
generation.
Protege was snubbed this year.
Yeah. Well, I don't. You know what? I don't even want to talk about
Popcorn.
it. I don't want to talk about people who are snubbed because people who in at least the 3 persons or 3 albums that you listen to, they deserve a place in this category. So it's so hard to say people were snubbed. They really weren't. Like, or the people who in it or the people who were nominated, they're not deserving of their nomination.
No California band, no Hawaiian band this year.
That's good.
I think people can be somewhat pleased with it. It's just that we
Yeah.
like to see new blood. We like to see that new generation type art, like we did with Coffee and Protege.
You know
and
what's weird?
Chronics the years
The
past.
Maxi Priest thing came out in 2019, The song, the album, was
album.
released in 2019. So I was looking up to say, why wasn't it nominated last year? Well, this year. Oh, well, I guess it came out in July. 2019. Yeah, but it's still with me no know. But it at 2019 it come out.
Let's do our research.
It all comes back to love. I think I say it name.
The song came out.
No, the album.
And we're spending a lot of time
Oh,
on this.
yeah. But we just don't want to sound like jackasses. It all comes back to love album.
Was that 2019?
Produced by Shaggy too.
Yeah, Shaggy's on it a lot.
Mm,
And it's in 2019?
yeah, that's what I see here.
Yeah.
I need to
So
listen
I
to
was
it.
I was wondering.
Probably after the last deadline.
maybe.
Deadline, yeah. Other.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the nominees.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out. When closer to the time, we'll have more discussions on it.
True.
Speaking of Grammys, big up. What is a big up to the genius? He did work on John Legend's Bigger Love album that got a nomination for best R&B album. So big ups to the genius on that.
True.
Shout out.